Yeah, sound is a very important thing. Okay, because sound programs your mind. Like, okay, whatever sound, like if you speak a language, like any language you speak, that programs your mind. So how you are speaking it, and how you are, that thing, that is what programming your mind. So like when people listen to music, okay, like different frequencies, like like they change from 430 to 440.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was done so that people's like, because they know it's going to affect your mind in a certain way, like because any sound affects, like like in some cymatics you can see sound creates vibration, it creates the mandalas, it creates the patterns, so sound is a very important thing. It's a akash tattva, it's called akash is the ether element. So sound is directly connected to the ether element. Okay, so that is on a very, like, it gives you the frequency directly from the ether. So sound is so important. That's why, like, even in music, like when I try to play music, I try to use tube amps. I don't try to use the digital technology. I don't try to use transistors or any of these things which have, because they've actually reduced sound technology from 1940s 50s when we used to have tubes, and all of that, which is much warmer sound, and it has got much better frequencies. And then we have gotten transistors, which was more harsher. Then we got digital, which was even harsher. Now everybody is fine with the mobile phone ringtones, and the sound level has come down to that level. Earlier it was like at a very high level, and even the technology has gone down over the last 60 years in sound, not gone up.
Yeah.
It's gone down. Okay, so like even for sound production or music production or anything, like in recording, like earlier it should be analog recording. Yeah, so that is all that thing that is much warmer. If you listen to any analog recording, that if you take any digital recording, that is got so harsh because it's not the proper waveform. It is all like these blocks which are trying to act like they're the waveform, but they are not. And so that was the actual sound. Okay, but in the Vedic tradition, everything was done through voice. There was no books. They didn't write books. So like from one person to another, knowledge got transmitted through orally. So the rishis or those beings at that time, they told their disciples or the people whom they're teaching, this is the sound for this. So once that oral transmission stopped, that's when the knowledge started. Like, so people got all kinds of wrong things in the last 5,000 years because the oral transmission stopped. And right now in internet, it's coming back to oral transmission again. I'm talking to you and you're listening to me. It's a oral transmission. It's not a book. It's not typing. It's actual sound traveling. Okay, so that is the most important thing. Okay, because knowledge can only be taken through sound, because it's an actual vibration. Like when you listen to a song, you are taking that thing in. Actually, you don't realize it, but you are. Like it's not. It's much more than a book you read.